If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. But going in, fam. So Ecstasy of Whodini passed away. I'm not sure if he died today, but it was announced that he died today. I mean, that it was announced today that he died. I think it was Questlove, the one who first put it out there. Hey, fam, straight off the gate, legend. Saw him perform many times. Each time, I was totally captivated by just the way that he and Jalil and Grandmaster D managed the audience, controlled the crowd, moved the crowd, had everybody dancing and singing along. One of the few groups that every song that they sang, you know the words, they were easy to make out. You know, Whodini come from an era of performances, right? They come from an era where every song on an album was pretty much a classic. If it wasn't a hit, it was at least a classic. So that's the cloth that he's cut from. That's the cloth that Ecstasy was cut from. Performance, back-to-back songs, precision, and, you know, who could forget that trademark Zorro hat he wore? I heard somebody saying that hat made him make him a sex symbol. In any event, the dude gonna be missed. He's gonna be missed. I want to just jump on here. This is not gonna be a long broadcast. Just wanted to jump on, fellowship with y'all a little bit, give everybody a platform to share your stories, vent, say whatever you want to say about the great Ecstasy of Whodini, who passed away at 56 years old. 2020, it has been a year of revelations. I will say that. I cannot throw the whole year away simply because there has been some, I would say, some growth in 2020. There has been growth in 2020. There has been, if nothing else, we're all alive, right? If you're listening to my voice, you're still alive. So as long as you're breathing, you got action. So you know, the worst thing that could happen to you in 2020 has not happened. So it would be, I think that 2020, one of the things that 2020 did teach us is that tomorrow ain't promised, and that you should not save for a rainy day. At the minimum, you should save for a rainy year. At the minimum. You know, this used to be like, you figure like, well, you know, I got 3 months of expenses in reserved, or, you know, I'll be good if something happens. No, you know, at 6 months, you were doing really good. Actually, one year ain't even enough. I mean, you really got to go in heavy to make sure your finances are right, because you never know what's going to happen. And we don't know how long this COVID thing is going to happen. We don't know if everybody going to get back to work in January or February. We don't know. So, man, we gotta really live these days like, well, we just don't take these days for granted. Just put it like that. So if 2020 hasn't taught us anything else, it has taught us to not take these days for granted. Don't take your job for granted. A lot of people don't like their job. It's a lot of people who lost those jobs. They lost their job. Ask them how they feel versus how you feel. Those people that are still at work, who still got jobs. You got to be thankful that you at least got a job. Some people ain't got that. These evictions are coming in now. You know, the government can't stop all of these evictions. People going to start getting evicted. Homes are already starting to foreclose already. Some of these homes are already starting to foreclose. So you're talking about people being out of shelter. People ain't gonna have a roof over their heads. So at the end of the day, fam, you know, I still always look at, no matter what happens in my life, I still look at that glass as halfway filled. Ecstasy dying reminded me of Curtis Blow and his situation. You know, Curtis Blow has been really sick. So supposedly, you know, he's okay right now. We don't know. We know Brad, my bandmate, my homeboy, you know, he got struck with COVID. He was damn near on his deathbed. Well, he was on his deathbed earlier. You know, I mean, a number of people. So, I mean, at the end of the day, fam, you know, we still got to count our blessings. As long as you're breathing, you got action. I'm going into the comments. Yeah. And let's not forget, of course, Biz Marquis. And who was that youngster who had COVID? He just beat COVID like maybe a week or two ago. Can't think of his name. Yeah, so if you're not old enough to remember Whodini, I bet your mom and daddy is, and I bet you anything that they were fans. It was hard not to be a fan of Whodini. They left us with not just classic songs, but classic quotes. Friend somebody to judge for yourself. I mean, that Friend song, damn near the whole song was a quotable. You could just take a piece of every line and it was a quotable. He came out the gate. Let's see how did that song start off? Be friend. Friends. And how does it start off? Friend. I got the hook, but how does let's find the lyrics. Friends lyrics. Let's find that song. Okay. Friends is a word we use every day. Most of the time we use it in the wrong way. You can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. And if you ask me, you know, I couldn't be much help, because a friend's somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay and they treat you real cool, but some mistake your kindness for being a fool. You like to be with some because they're funny. Others come around when they need some money. Some you grew up with around the way, and you're still real close to this very day. Homeboys through the summer, winter, spring, and fall. And then there's some you wish you never knew at all. Damn, but this list goes on again and again. But these are the people that we call friends. Ooh, man, that's one of the best verses ever written in the history of music. Bar none, it ain't about no rap, it's period. That's one of the best verses ever. I told Jalil that just last week. I caught him over the weekend. Yo, man, I give him his props. Like, I'm not it's not no, I'm not on no wait till somebody die stuff and try to all of a sudden talk about how important they were or whatever. I just told him, man, one of the greatest groups of all times, totally underrated. Started the whole hip hop rock thing, you know, came with it, was amongst the first to come with that. Mixing the R&B with rap, you know, the pioneers. Whodini, man. And when they would perform, they sounded just like the song, just like the records. It would sound just like the records. Man. That's a cold song there, man. When we first went out together, we barely knew each other. We had no intentions on becoming lovers. But in no time at all, you became a girl, me and you one-on-one against the world. Talking on the telephone for hours at a time, or else I was at your house or you was at mine. Then came the arguments and all kinds of problems. Besides making love, we had nothing in common. Oh man. It couldn't last long because it started out wrong. But I guess I guess we went about the whole thing wrong. Because out of nowhere, it just came to an end because we became lovers before we were friends. Oh man. See, if you're not a lyrical person, you can't understand my joy. You can't understand this. If you're not a lyrical person, you can't understand those lyrics. You can't even appreciate them. You might just go put on a song with a cool little beat and a catchy hook and go sit in the corner, go play. This is grown folks' music right here. Grown folks talking. Man, those lyrics, ooh, man. Lyrics to live. You could actually, man, this type of song you can actually listen to and apply to your life and better yourself. You can actually listen to something like this and grow. See, that's the type of music I like. I love music. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with like listening to mindless stuff. You know, you just want to listen to some kooky every now and then. You know, it don't mean anything. It's mindless music. Just got a good beat, good hook, whatever. Just happy-go-lucky, whatever. Cool. That's fine every now and then. But, you know, I spend my money on the stuff with substance. Yeah. You say you and your girlfriend was so tight. You took her out with you and your guy one night. You know where it's going. She even had a set of keys to your home, and you shared mostly everything you own. But as she shook your hand, she stole your man, and it was done so swift. It had to be a plan. Couldn't trust her with cheese, let alone your keys. With friends like that, you don't need enemies. You wonder how long it was all going on, and you're still not sure if your man is gone. You say, well, if she took it, he was never mine. But deep inside, you know it's just another lie. And now you're kind of cold to the people you meet because of something that was done to you by some creep. But nevertheless, I'll say it again. These are the people that we call friends. Man, come on, fam. Ooh-wee, man. We talking about lyrics. We're talking about content. We're talking about substance. Yeah. 5 minutes of funk. This ain't no jumps. Pull your bottom off the tree stump. Ladies get pretty from city to city. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. From the bottom to the top to the bottom. Come on, Master D, get funky while we got him. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about that. What's up, Serena? When listening to the radio was good. Yeah, man. Miss those days. Yes, yes, y'all. Chad Butler. Uh-huh. Boy, you hear that Freaks Come Out at Night. I mean, these songs were like on the money, just like if somebody would say, hey, look, I need you to write a song about friends and the complexities of it. I need you to write a song about friends and the complexity of friendship. If there was ever a song written, that song could be the actual song that they use as the main song when you start talking about friends. Like that song, if that was a contest, that song would have won the contest. I don't even know a better song than it. And don't tell me nothing about that song that the whole world sung one day. What all of the artists in the world got together and made. Two good times and bad. That's what friends are for. Yeah, that's what friends are for was a hit, was a much bigger hit, but that's what friends are for ain't got nothing on Friends by Whodini. Nothing. They broke that thing down, gave you different scenarios and everything. It gave you life marching orders. That song, that other song was just some cool little old stuff, nice, pretty, feel good type thing, you know. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side, you know. Yeah. You know, like cool, it's cool, it's cool. But nah, I can't mess with that. Can't mess with their friends. Can't mess with their friends by Whodini. And then you look at that Freaks Come Out at Night. Look, I need you to make a song about freaks coming out at night. I don't know a better song talking about freaks. Freaks coming out at night. He broke it down. Thomas Molay working level 1. We got a new member to the channel, fam. Show him some love. Thomas Molay. Show love, fam. The Queen Lotus. Whodini. Brooklyn Legends. For sure. Whodini. Whodini is indeed Brooklyn Legends. Let's pull up, I want to pull up The lyrics to Freaks Come Out at Night. Hut one, hut two, hut. I love that piece right there, man. It's like, it's something so simple, but it's one of those things that you look forward to in a song. It did not make the song, but it made the song jamming. I mean, it just made the song jam harder. I wonder who came up with that little piece. Because I know that part wasn't like originally just written. It probably was in the studio. It probably was in the studio and somebody accidentally said it. And everybody said, yo, 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 keep that, keep that. Discos don't open till after dark. And it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. And I always had to be home by 10. Right before the fun was about to begin. Crowds of people lined up inside out, just one reason to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets was clear. You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cause the freaks come out at night. Now, when the freaks get dressed to go out at night, they like to wear leather jackets, chains, and spikes. They wear rips and zippers all in their shirts. Real tight pants and fresh miniskirts, all kinds of colors running through their hair, and you could just spot a freak anywhere. But then again, you could know someone all their life, but may not know they're a freak unless you see them at night, cause the freaks come out at night. How many times have you known somebody and you saw them out in the club or something, you didn't know that they were wild like that? Like you saw them somewhere at a party or something like that, and they was getting wild. You was like, damn, Sister Patterson, is that you? Crazy. Now the party's jumping, the place is packed. And when the crowd's like that, I'm ready to rap. But before I could bust a rhyme on the mic, freaks are all over me like white on rice. Freaks come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But what I like about them most is that they're real good lovers. They do it in the park, they do it in the dark. Most freaks are known for breaking hearts. You can never tell what freak is thinking of, and you may never catch a freak without at least one love. And when they walk, they don't step, they strut. 9 times out of 10, they drive you nuts. But take my advice, you don't stand a chance. Freaks so bad, they got their own dance. So if you want to live a nice, quiet life, do yourself a favor. Don't go out at night, cause the freaks come out at night. Yeah, buddy. Cold-blooded right there. The freaks come out at night, but in the daytime at Walmart. Walmart is freak, what would they call that? Ground zero. Freak ground zero. Walmart. No telling what you're going to see up in there. Again, you can know someone all their life, but may not know they're a freak unless you see them at night. If you're just not joining, fam, we're talking about the passing of Ecstasy from Whodini. One half of Whodini. Whodini actually broke up, and it was down to just the 2 MCs, but they're most famously known as a trio, and that is Ecstasy, Jalil, and Grandmaster D. Who I know as Drew. That's their DJ. Full Blast Radio salute. Yeah, Whodini. 5 minutes of funk. This ain't no jump. Pull your bottom off the tree stump. All right, fam. Do a few more shout outs and then I'll shut it down. I actually got to go live on the Certified TV channel on YouTube to talk about this as well. So I'm supposed to be live on that channel at 6 o'clock. What's up, Kev J? DB Wilt, Kim H, King Rain, Kimberly MC, what's up, Donna? Yeah, I'm having fun. I always had fun around these guys. Good dudes, you know. You never heard about like scandalous stuff happening with Whodini. Of course, you know, nobody's perfect, so of course they had the issues, but you know, they just wasn't loud. It wasn't a loud group. They didn't get involved in shenanigans and beefing and all that kind of stuff, you know, going all on social media. You know what I'm talking about, all that mess. They didn't involve themselves in stuff like that. In other words, they chose OGs over IG. You did. They chose their OG over the IG. Chris Fahrenheit. What up, Chris? Hut one, hut two, hut. Dance freak, get out of your seat. Show me that you deserve to be a freak. Yeah, man. Say, show me that you deserve to be a freak. Rock boy. What up, rock boy? 835. Danny boy from Jamaica. I see you. Comedian Miss Lips. No, we never toured with Whodini. I performed with them. Like I've been on the same ticket with them. And I've actually promoted a Whodini show before. John Cat, BX, New York in the building. At Bronx. Yeah, fam, the cold part is we got a whole other week. We got another week left in 2020. And somebody always dies like right on Christmas and New Year's Eve or on New Year's Day. Somebody famous always dies New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and on Christmas. Y'all think that's got something to do? That's just a coincidence? Does the holidays bring on like maybe a different level of anxiety or pressure, depression? You know? Because they say stress kills, right? So I'm just wondering if there's a connection there. Crystal Matthews. Blessed by the best. Katrina Williams in the building. Ms. Mecca says, Whodini in rotation. Yeah, I still like rock Whodini about once a week. Forever classic. Can't be stopped. I appreciate y'all tuning in, fam. I'm shutting it down to get ready for the broadcast on Certified TV on the YouTube. Certified TV. If you're not following me on YouTube, Certified TV, that's my backup channel. You can click the link in the description and follow. I'm going live on that in about 17 minutes. That's 6 o'clock straight up Central Time. On the East Coast, that'll be 7 o'clock. On the West Coast, that is 5 o'clock. And UK, that's midnight. So I'll see you then, fam. We'll keep the discussion going about Whodini, Ecstasy, my man. Whoa, tough blow. He made a strong contribution to the game, and it'll never be forgotten. Forever in debt. R.I.P. Ecstasy. No more talk.